Bonjour à tous, c'est Bilou, bienvenue sur Factor. On se retrouve pour un stream du samedi. Ça faisait longtemps que je voulais vous parler de ce jeu et j'ai par manque de temps et puis j'attendais un peu que l'early access set off. Mais voilà, ça y est, on va enfin parler de Virtual Slot Cars. Alors Virtual Slot Cars, si vous lisez la description du stream, c'est très simple, c'est du circuit TCR en jeu vidéo. Voilà, pour tous ceux qui, comme moi, ont grandi avec des circuits TCR à la maison, les circuits avec les voitures qui changeaient de fil et autres, c'est un petit studio anglais, Praga Games, qui a voulu recréer cet esprit des jeux de circuits de voitures à changement de fil et autres. Et ça fait 4 ans qu'il est en développement, le jeu. Et je me suis dit qu'on allait y jouer, mais qu'on allait aussi parler à ses développeurs. Donc je vais tout de suite appeler... je vais essayer d'appeler, voilà. Tac, Gavin. Donc Gavin qui est l'un des deux développeurs du jeu. Hello Gavin, how are you there? On va attendre un peu. Voilà, ça y est. Hello Gavin. Ah, est-ce qu'il arrive? Est-ce qu'il n'arrive pas? Gavin, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Ah, okay, I can hear you now. Hi. So, like I was saying to the viewers, I've watched your game on Steam for a very long time. I was waiting for it to grow up in early access to give it a try, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about it because it's again kind of unique game. So
It is.
yeah,
It's kind of unique. It's a niche which was unique to even myself when uh, when I was sitting down in Prague, having a beer, as Czech Republic is well renowned for,
absolutely.
with my Italian friend Enrico, who was an avid slot car fan from his childhood.
Okay.
Enrico is a programmer and an entrepreneur and somebody who knows exactly what he wants and he knows exactly how to get it. He had this dream to somehow bring into the virtual environment the beauty and competitive game of slot cars.
Okay.
It's like it's from an era, from a bygone era, which he still holds close to his heart, and it's still resilient even to today. But there's many young people today that don't really know anything about slot cars. I suppose it seems that way. But having said that, the funny thing is that even the youth today still do know what slot cars are,
Yeah.
even though they may not have really experienced it.
Yeah.
And so what we wanted to do was we wanted to bring about a game that reinvigorated the feeling that we nested from childhood ourselves, that being the love of slot cars, the smell
Okay.
of the ozone and the racing and the competitiveness and the capability to build whatever tracks you wanted. So that's
Ok.
what slot cars is.
So, voilà, donc ce que me disait Gavin, c'est que il a rencontré donc son collègue, puisqu'ils sont deux pour développer le jeu, Enrico et lui. Il l'a rencontré à Prague en buvant une petite bière. Et en fait, Enrico, lui, c'est un programmeur et un entrepreneur qui a gardé de très bons souvenirs, comme moi et comme beaucoup de personnes qui ont grandi dans les années 80, qui a gardé beaucoup de souvenirs des slot cars des années 80, et il voulait faire quelque chose, lui rendre un hommage à ça. Et ce qui est marrant, c'est que même si les jeunes d'aujourd'hui n'ont pas grandi avec ça, ils connaissent quand même ce genre de choses et ils arrivent à apprécier le jeu sur PC. C'est une bonne entrée en matière pour ce sport automobile, on pourrait dire. And so, Gavin, you grow you're working as a game developer for a long time now.
Yes, personally, I've been working in games and simulation since 2005.
Okay.
And prior to that, I was working in the film industry myself. Enrico was, to my knowledge, working in serious game simulation
Ok.
for at least as long.
Ok. Ok. Donc oui, ce que me disait Gavin, c'est il travaille dans le jeu vidéo depuis 2005. Avant, il travaillait dans l'industrie du film. Et Enrico, lui, il faisait du serious game, voilà, pendant à peu près aussi longtemps que ça. Alors, ce qu'on va faire maintenant, on va juste se faire une petite partie pour vous montrer un peu à quoi ça ressemble. So yeah, Gavin, we'll try to see what's on the game right now. There is single player, multiplayer. There is a garage that serves as a car editor when you can put in and out some parts of the car.
Yes, that's correct. Within the garage, you can change any and all assets which build your slot car, including the motor, the gears, the tires, the chassis, the body, and so forth. You can customize your car to all different colors, and we have all the modding tools available for you to be able to, in fact, build and introduce whatever car you want. In fact, actually up to the six-wheel cars. So the game is highly adaptable. We already have many customers that have created their own custom tracks and cars. For example, the Carrera and the Scalextric and the Tyco, and many other even more extreme handmade tracks. And that's the beauty of ESC, was we wanted to make available to the end user the capability to be able to bridge the gap between
The reality and the game, yeah.
the reality in the game, but also the low-end user and the high-end user, because we perceived that there was some kind of gap between the high-end professional racing level and those who wanted to just enter the game at entry level. And we saw VSE as one of the ways of bridging that gap, and it seems to be working, because the customers that are playing the game are talking with each other, which is wonderful, and they're also from all different levels. There are people who are specialized in scale racing, for example, and then there's other people who are specialized more in the HO 1/64th scale, and then there are other people who are specializing in the 132 scale, which at the very high speed level. So the game can cater to the entire spectrum of slot car users, and
Okay.
we wanted to see this as, an avenue for people to be able to come to virtual slot cars and test out and play slot cars in whatever avenue they felt.
Okay.
So they felt completely free.
Ok, alright. Oui, donc ce que me disait Gavin, c'est que, donc comme on a pu le voir, donc il y a un garage qui permet de customiser toutes ces voitures, rajouter des pièces, donc des pièces qui sont très inspirées par la réalité. Et en fait, l'avantage de ce jeu-là, c'est aussi ils l'ont pensé comme un jeu qui puisse réunir à la fois les fans hardcore des circuits électriques qui vont pouvoir, grâce à l'éditeur de circuits, aller designer des circuits comme ils les ont dans la réalité, des marques comme Carrera, Scalextric et toutes les nouvelles marques qui arrivent, les Ninko, les Fly et autres. Mais ils peuvent aussi partager ça en ligne et faire jouer des gens qui ne connaissent pas grand-chose à ce monde-là sur des circuits qu'ils ont fait et qui sont des réplicas des vrais circuits. Et ça permet aussi d'amener des gens qui sont habitués à jouer à ces circuits-là automobiles à des échelles bien particulières. Il y a plusieurs types d'échelles et plusieurs disons, groupes de fans en fonction des échelles de voitures. Un 32e, H, je sais plus comment ça s'appelait, l'échelle d'avant. Mais enfin, voilà, ça permet le jeu, il se veut comme quelque chose d'universel sur lequel tous les joueurs peuvent venir et jouer ensemble. So Gavin, maybe we'll try a multiplayer game.
Sure. Yeah, we can do a multiplayer game. Yep. Let me just set up.
Yeah, sure.
Set up the thing here. 1 second.
I don't know why I changed the body of the car and the picture is just not showing anything as you may see on my stream. There's no more pictures. I don't know if it's a bug or...
That's because you're not seeing any hosts available, but your car.
Because when
you
you're...
have selected. If you go back to your garage.
Yeah, I'm selected the Batmobile.
Well, go back and have a quick look at your garage because. Okay, seems like that's interesting. This is a. This is not a bug that I can replicate here, so we'll have to sort this out.
Yeah, but anyway, if we can play, that's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go back to multiplayer, and I'll wait for you to host a game.
Okay.
Voilà, comme ça vous allez pouvoir voir un peu ce que ça donne en vrai.
Okay, so I'm starting the game.
Ok.
What I'll do is I'll just choose probably Kialami. This is the simplest track that we have.
Okay.
And theoretically, virtual SlotCars should be able to determine what cars you have as modded cars. And if you have a modded car, which I do not have, it will download it directly.
Okay.
And vice versa. If I have a modded car and you do not have it, it will download it to you.
Okay, I see.
And then we'll be able to play together.
Your server is online because I can't see it in my...
1 second.
Okay.
I'm just setting up the server now. So just sort out my garage. I'm going to play in a regular red Formula One car. And I'm going to play with a regular 20,000 RPM motor.
Okay.
So I'm choosing that, and I'm going to go now to multiplayer, and I'm going to host. So I'm hosting on Kialami, so stand by. So I'm gonna set it to practice as well. So we'll have a practice round of 2 minutes.
Okay.
And a race round of 2 minutes. So
Okay.
stand by. Okay.
Donc en fait,
so I'll set that up now.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, I see you.
1 second. Hang on.
Donc voilà, en fait, Gavin fait un serveur, il y aura 2 minutes de practice, et ensuite on aura une vraie course pendant 2 minutes.
Okay. So I've set it up now to be free level, free chassis, free motor, free tires, and free body type, which means you can now join me no matter what your car is.
Okay, alright.
So there we are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type hi.
Okay, I see you.
Well, you haven't joined me yet, but you will in a second.
Okay.
There we are. Ahoy, as they say.
Hey.
So there we are. Okay, very good. So I'm going to click continue, and I'm going to be playing with the keyboard. So we're going to enter what's called the practice round. And in the practice round, it's very important for club racing level, because what it means is that you can set up your controller to best cater to all the corners.
Yeah.
And the goal in the practice round is to configure your maximum speed for handling the different corners. And once you've finished configuring your maximum speed, then you know that your car will be able to race around that corner without deslotting.
Ok, I see. So oui, alors en
That's
fait,
what we're going to do now.
ce que Gavin m'explique, c'est que dans cette dans cette practice, dans cette course practice, en fait, on va ajuster la vitesse maximum de notre voiture. Rapport. Alors, faut juste que. Ah, voilà, c'est ça. Ok. Voilà. Alors, en fait, le but du jeu, c'est d'ajuster sa vitesse maximum. Faut juste que je comprenne comment ça marche. Throttle. Because now, Gavin, I'm using the gamepad. Oh.
Whoops.
I lost connection with you.
That's my bad. I clicked the wrong button. So, can you come back? We'll try it again.
Yeah,
one more
sure.
time. I'm hosting again.
Okay. Join. So with the gamepad, how can I adjust my maximum speed? Is it possible?
Yes. You can, well, not so much the maximum speed, but you can adjust the braking and the acceleration level on your gamepad.
Okay, it's the sensitivity.
Yes. If you go to F1.
Okay.
And
Car
then
control.
you can go to car controls.
Yes.
And you can
Oh, okay,
within
brake.
Within car controls, you can increase or decrease your brake level.
Okay.
This is kind of some serious configuration that you can get into, but this is what the club level races have required from us, which we've you know, provided for them. You can increase and decrease your brake as well, and the resistance, which alters your rate of acceleration and so forth. So
Okay, I see.
To use this practice level to best adjust your 3-key configuration or your analog throttle configuration. And
Okay, I see.
This will take some time. You're not going to get it right in one go. But for the purpose of this video, you know, perhaps we can just go around and
Yeah, sure.
show the end user some of the physics we have involved here, and maybe later, after we've gained the required experience after this 2-minute round
Sure.
race, then we can demonstrate to the end user new cars which are available via modding.
Okay.
Otherwise, we can spend quite a lot of time in going through how to best configure the racing throttle setup, because it's quite an extensive
I
thing
see.
to go through.
Yeah, I see. So oui, alors en fait, ce que me disait Gavin, c'est que vous allez le voir. Vous allez le voir en fait là, dans la practice on peut se servir de ce temps-là pour ajuster la vitesse de freinage, la puissance du freinage. En fait là je suis en freinage maximum, c'est-à-dire je relâche l'accélérateur, ça freine tout de suite. On peut aussi ajuster son freinage, alors là je peux pas, voilà. break 0%, c'est-à-dire que là, je vais être globalement freiné par juste la vélocité de la voiture. Donc du coup, c'est assez, c'est assez complet en fait. Il y a aussi tout un système de l'input sur les gâchettes. Donc on peut vraiment configurer, en fonction de la piste, on peut configurer comme on le souhaite en fait sa voiture. Donc c'est assez intéressant en fait. Alors la petite cloche, ça m'indique que j'ai fait un record de temps. Je vais essayer de... Aïe.
So as you can see, look, the fact of the matter is, you know, slot cars at this level is actually, it's very competitive. And
Yeah, I see. I've seen in single player that you understand quickly that the competition level is when you compete at higher speed, at the maximum speed.
yes, we're competing at a maximum speed currently of, if memory serves, between 14 and 15 kilometers per hour. But it's entirely possible to race virtual slot cars at the world champion speed level of in excess of 70 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
Means that the actual racer will complete a 45-meter track in less than 4.5 seconds.
Ok. Alors oui. En fait, ce que me dit Gavin, c'est que les champions du monde aujourd'hui sur le jeu, ils arrivent à conduire à une vitesse moyenne de 17 km/h et ils peuvent parcourir une piste de 40 mètres en 4 secondes. Je crois que c'est quelque chose comme ça. Ouais. C'est si j'ai bien compris ce qu'il m'a dit. Et en fait, dans le jeu, c'est tout à fait possible en fait, le jeu est tellement bien simulé que c'est tout à fait possible de se mettre sur la même piste qu'un champion du monde et d'atteindre ces vitesses-là. Si on est bien sûr, si on est bon dans le jeu. Vous voyez là, en fait, tout se joue sur les derniers pourcentages de la barre de vitesse, en fait, de la barre d'accélération. C'est là où tout se joue en fait. C'est passer dans la chicane qu'il y a en bout de circuit le plus vite possible sans sortir sans sortir de sa voie en fait. Et ça, c'est là qu'est la voilà, par exemple. C'est là qu'est toute la finesse du jeu en fait. Et c'était là qu'était toute la finesse du jeu quand on était petit quoi. So Gavin, I'll ask you a question now. It's been 4 years since the first appearance of virtual slot cars on Steam, and I wanted to know where are you right now in the development of the game?
Well, at the moment, what we'd like to do is we'd like to basically reconsolidate. We'd like to reconsolidate and look at what options we have as a studio, simply because we have faced our own struggles as individuals, my friend and I, and you know, it's normal for indie developers to have their own struggles.
Sure.
We're dealing with them as best we can, and we do not want to give up virtual slot cars. We do not want to leave it. But at the moment, we're seeking alternative avenues for income and so forth. We have great plans for the game. We have a roadmap, we have ideas, and so do the community. And we want to actually expand virtual slot cars to encompass a larger demographic.
Yeah.
It's possible that at the moment it's catering to a very important demographic, which is the club racer. But we would like to look at maybe increasing that demographic. so that it caters to more people.
Okay.
So it's not atypical, the situation we're in. Many indie developers suffer this. They will start a game and they'll either run out of money or they'll have their own personal problems. We don't have a publisher. We don't have an investor. We're currently looking for opportunities in that area. At the moment, what we would like to do is we'd like to see a greater involvement of people playing virtual slot cars in multiplayer to give us more feedback, because once we receive that feedback from the community, then we can use that as ammunition to take to potential developer investors
Yeah,
and so
sure.
forth
I see.
to help us with the game. And we seem to have very, very good. Oh, you won! And we seem to have very good feedback so far. We're currently in the top 120 for gamer reviews, racing games on Steam,
Okay.
which is quite interesting. So we want to be able to escalate the development, but we need more investment at this point in time, and that's currently where we're looking at. Yes.
Ok. Ok. Donc alors ce qu'il me disait, c'est que je posais la question à savoir où ils en étaient du développement du jeu. Et en fait, ce que Gavin me disait, c'est qu'aujourd'hui, ils sont en train de... En fait, à la fois, ils sont en train de consolider leur jeu. Et comme tous les développeurs indépendants, ils ont aussi des problèmes personnels à régler. C'est pas un voyage de tourpeau, le jeu indépendant, ça tout le monde le sait. Et ce qu'ils ont besoin aussi, et ce qu'ils aimeraient vraiment, c'est pousser la partie multijoueur, avoir plus de monde qui s'organise pour y jouer. Alors il y a déjà, Kevin m'a montré, il y a beaucoup de groupes Facebook qui s'organisent de joueurs, notamment pour partager les créations, mais également pour organiser des parties. Et ce qu'ils aimeraient, c'est avoir plus de monde qui joue au jeu pour leur faire un retour. Et pour permettre aussi d'avoir un jeu qui soit à la fois compétitif pour ceux qui le demandent, mais aussi accessible pour les nouveaux jeux, pour les nouveaux joueurs. Et éventuellement, à partir de là, contacter des publishers pour voir ce qu'ils peuvent faire. Et c'est un jeu qui a aujourd'hui d'excellentes reviews sur Steam. En contrepartie, c'est ça qui est dingue, c'est que les gens qui l'achètent, y jouent et apprécient ce jeu-là. Mais c'est vrai que ça reste, comme il l'avait dit en introduction, c'est un jeu de niche, effectivement. Et là, je vais justement parler du multijoueur. Maybe, Gavin, you can set up another server with a track, maybe eye candy track, where we can see some tunnels and things like that.
Setting up a track is going to take a little bit of time. We don't have tunnels per se. What we do have are bridges.
Yeah, bridges. Sorry, I wanted to say bridges.
I'm just looking at your Twitch feed here, and I'm just seeing you at no hosts available. Have I stalled on the Twitch feed or something? Is it paused?
No, it's live.
Okay, so I'm looking at the hosts.
Yeah, because no host available because I currently is the multiplayer screen. So
Right.
if you can set up something. And I wanted to talk to you about multiplayer. If you told me that you wanted more players to the game so that you can have more feedback on the game. About multiplayer, do you have plans to maybe do virtual leagues aside from the official leagues in the UK or the US? That should be a way to make people play it online.
Yeah, definitely. We would like to do leagues. It's something we have to find the inertia for in the players. At the moment, there's certain avenues that we can tap into, which are real SlotCar league players.
Okay.
But getting them to adopt virtual playing is not something that we have yet attempted to tap into because uh, the, pos- the feedback so far has been very good from people who play real slot cars. What we don't want to do is we don't want to muscle in on these guys and impose on them and say, hey, um, uh, why don't you guys play virtual slot cards? Because the fact of the matter is, these guys, it seems to me, are having a hard enough time keeping their own art form alive themselves. Um, they're putting a lot of time and effort into keeping their own real slot cars alive.
Okay.
And they're putting a lot of time and effort into organizing these leagues where they have, for example, the 24-hour Le Mans race in Britain, where they hire an enormous hall and they put together almost virtually or almost practically the same scale racetrack of the Le Mans, and they
Okay.
race it for 24 hours
Okay.
and
Like in the real
in
time, like
nighttime,
in the
yeah, like in real
life.
time, and in nighttime they actually turn the lights off and they rely on the lights of the
Ah,
cars
that's great.
to be able to see what is their car, and it's extremely involving, and there's a lot of people involved, but they're putting an awful lot of effort into that, and I don't want to seem to these guys that we're trying to take anything from them. It's important for us to
Okay. Yeah.
not be seen by
T-
them as being a leech that
yeah.
we're taking from them. I want to be seen as that we're giving to them. That's what's important to me. I want to be seen as that
Okay.
we're giving to the world of slot cars, and that's a hard bridge to gap
Mm.
from
But
from my
when you told
perspective.
me that you wanted newcomers to come to this kind of sports, I think the game is a good way for newcomers to come to the slot cars
Yeah,
because people are not aware of slot cars clubs around the country. So this should be a
that's
good
right.
way.
They're not aware, and it's an interesting paradox because mm, a lot of these people have put a lot of time and effort into making these slot car clubs, but they don't seem to get the publicity which
Yeah.
perhaps they would deserve. Um,
I think it's like a closed circuit. They know each other. Then they put a lot of effort on something they share, but they are not good at making it known to other people.
this may be the case.
Yeah,
Yeah, this may be the case. Uh, so look, getting back to the creation of a track.
yeah. Or maybe
Well,
we can just see if you have Malmo unlocked. We can jump on Malmo, the track
well,
Malmo.
I've started out here with an entry level an entry level account. So
Ah,
I'm not
okay.
sure I'm going to have Malbo. So let's have a look. See if I can do it.
Uh, in the in the meantime, I'll grab some money to buy a car, buy a track on my own.
It's I have 603 Czech crowns, and I require 5,200 Czech crowns to buy Malmo. So
Yeah,
unfortunately, I do not have enough. But if you have it, I can play on your track because that's one of the things that's cool about virtual slot cars is
but
that
I don't have it.
oh well, but if you had
Yeah,
and
sure.
I did not, then you could actually host the track and I could like just the same as going to your house. That's one of the things that we really wanted. That was one of the things that we thought was really, really important was we wanted you to be able to, in effect, go to somebody's house and play on their track and play with their cars and enjoy the race and then go home. But you don't get the track when you go home. You don't get the cars when you go home. You just have the experience. And then if you were inspired enough by playing on your friend's track, then you would build your own, or
Yeah.
you would mod your own cars. And that's the idea that we wanted. We didn't want there to be like this free for all. Okay, so you play on my track, then you've got it, and you play with my cars, then you've got my cars, because
I see.
uh, slot car slot cars is much more personal than that. I think it's and people people want to be able to make their own things and say that this is mine, and you can play on my track. I want you to play on my track, but once you leave, you know, this is my track. So
Yeah, I see. So, I'll translate for the viewers. Donc, on parlait du multijoueur avec Gavin et en fait, leur vraie problématique, c'est aujourd'hui, c'est d'amener du monde à jouer au jeu en multi. Et en fait, ils ont une autre problématique, c'est qu'ils ne veulent pas que Virtual Slot Cars, ça vampirise un peu les clubs de circuits électriques. Et en fait, ils veulent pas que les gens n'aillent plus au club de circuit électrique et aillent jouer à Virtual Slot Cars. Donc c'est un peu compliqué d'aller organiser des ligues ou d'aller voir des clubs en leur disant oui, vous organisez des choses de votre côté et on aimerait faire la même chose dans notre jeu en parallèle. Parce qu'ils veulent pas que les gens délaissent les clubs pour ça. Ils m'expliquaient que il y a des clubs très organisés qui font, par exemple, quand il y a les 24 heures du Mans, bah, eux ils font les 24 heures du Mans, 24 heures sur des circuits radiocommandés, des circuits qui sont designés comme le vrai circuit du Mans, et ils coupent toutes les lumières dans la salle et ils jouent la nuit avec des petites LED qui sont sur les voitures. Donc c'est vraiment quelque chose de très sérieux. Mais leur problématique, c'est qu'ils ne veulent pas. En fait, ils aimeraient bien faire travailler avec ce genre de club, mais ils ne voudraient pas évidemment vampiriser la chose et que et que effectivement les gens ne viennent plus au club et jouent à Virtual Slot Card. Voilà, donc on parlait aussi on parlait du jeu et on parlait de la manière dont il fonctionne. Et c'est vrai que comme quand on va aller chez nos potes quand on était jeune et qu'on allait jouer à ce genre de circuit et qu'on se disait ah c'est cool, j'aimerais bien l'avoir chez moi et qu'il fallait débourser des thunes pour l'avoir. Bah là c'est un peu la même chose, c'est-à-dire que quand on est en ligne, si quelqu'un a débloqué un circuit qui coûte par exemple 5000 pièces d'or, ben en fait on peut jouer avec lui en ligne, mais si on veut effectivement jouer nous de notre côté sur ce circuit, il va falloir l'acheter. Et pour ça, donc il faut jouer, c'est la seule manière de gagner de l'argent, c'est de passer du temps sur le jeu, tout simplement. Voilà, il n'y a pas d'autre manière de. C'est pour ça que je suis en train de jouer là. C'est je vais faire deux rounds de practice, deux rounds de course pour pouvoir débloquer un circuit avec des ponts. Vous allez voir, il y a des circuits avec des ponts, il y a des circuits avec plus de deux voies, il y a des circuits à 4 voies où les voies s'entrecroisent, enfin c'est vraiment chouette, mais malheureusement les circuits coûtent un peu cher, et c'est vrai que j'ai pu me mettre au jeu que tout récemment. Donc voilà. While I'm playing a bit to grab some cash, I wanted Gavin to know about mods and support from the community. You show me some Facebook groups where people are organizing themselves around mods. Could you tell me a bit about the mods?
right. So at the moment, what's available are essentially three different ways to mod VSC, Virtual Slotcar. Option number one is to create your own car body modification. And what we're looking at the moment is a Porsche GT3. This was created by Hans van Ginkel, who is an avid slot car professional and he's one of our most outspoken fans of the game. He's made this car available by way of acquiring the model or creating the model himself, and then modifying it by using the tools within virtual slot cars to import it into the game. We provide a tutorial manual for how to do this, and it's not so difficult if you have any understanding of models.
Okay.
The second point of virtual slot cars is making of tracks. Um, Virtual slot cars is provided with the existing VSC slot car track set, and a track set is essentially an amalgamation of existing track types or track pieces which conform to a standard, and our standard is the VSC standard. If, for example, you work for a company called Scalextric or Carrera, then you would have your own standards. VSC has its own standard, and therefore we offer a track set which allows you to create your tracks based on the VSC track set. That's point number 2, which you can create any track that you want based on the VSC track set. Point number 3 is you can, in fact, create any track set that you like. And once you obtain the game and read the manuals, you will realize that there are many end users that have aspired to the recreation and replication of their existing real-life track sets, which are Tyco, Scalextric, Carrera, etc. And they've gone forth and they've recreated those exact track sets, and then they've made those track sets available to the public, and people who acquire those track sets can then make any tracks.
Using the standards of the brands.
Exactly.
Okay. I see. Okay. And so today, do you have an idea of how many tracks out there in the wild?
Well, off the top of my head, the number of tracks I would say would be in excess of 50.
Okay.
That would be just off the top of my head. That's the number of tracks. The number of track sets would be in excess of 8, maybe more, available. I'm not looking at any data here. I'm just off the top of my head. I know that there are a number of track sets which are required to be made if the end user wants to replicate a track which was handmade. If the track was handmade, like a lot of the professional level slot car tracks are made out of, custom wood. They're hand carved. They're with a jigsaw and they cut them, etc., etc. And they're handmade.
Okay.
But they conform to basic principles and basic rules. And once you get a talented modder assessing a track that's been handmade, then from that they will be able to create a track set. And the track set will enable them to, point 1, replicate the desired track that they're looking at, and 2, make any further tracks that they want to make.
Okay.
So when you have handmade tracks, you will almost certainly need to create a track set for it. You can't just apply, for example, VSC or Scalextric or Carrera track set to the ISRA 2015 track, because that's not going to work, obviously, because the ISRA 2015 track is handmade out of wood by engineers who have their own designs.
Ok.
But what you can do is you can do like what our fans have done, and they've looked at the track and they've created their own track set from it, and they've provided it to the public, and people can now make their own tracks, or in fact the ISRA 2015 track from that.
Ok.
This
Ok.
missing icon is really annoying me because I can't replicate that, so we're going to have to fix that.
Alright. En fait, ce que me disait Gavin, je lui parlais des mods pour le jeu parce que c'est aussi une grande partie du jeu, c'est tous ces mods. En fait, les mods sont de deux types de. Il y a deux types de mods différents. Il y a les modèles de voitures. Donc là, on voit par exemple la Porsche GT3 qui a été développée par un des plus grands fans du jeu. Et en fait, ce qu'il a fait, c'est qu'il a modélisé ou trouvé un modèle de Porsche GT3 et l'a, disons, miniaturisé pour le jeu. Et donc ensuite on peut trouver ce genre de modèle un peu partout sur le net. Il y a quelques modèles de voitures qui sont disponibles. Après, le plus gros du modding autour de jeu, c'est surtout les pistes. Voilà. Alors en fait, ce qu'il faut savoir, c'est que disons que dans le monde des circuits radiocommandés, il y a des standards en fait, et chaque marque a son standard. Et donc il y a à la fois VSC a son propre standard, mais ça a été aussi permis d'importer les standards de certaines marques. Donc il y a des gens qui ont créé ce qu'on appelle des tilesets, où on reprend toutes les briques qui forment un circuit, les chicanes, les voies droites, toutes les briques d'un circuit, avec des cotes au standard de la marque. Et comme ça, les gens peuvent après refaire leur circuit. Alors pour l'instant, il y a 8 standards différents qui ont été intégrés au jeu. Mais après, voilà, il y en a d'autres qui sont en attente d'intégration. Les développeurs aimeraient bien que certains standards arrivent dans leur jeu. Mais c'est encore en discussion pour qu'il y ait quelqu'un qui puisse les importer au jeu. Et maintenant, on va peut-être parler du workshop parce que c'est vrai que pour moi, je m'attendais à voir ce genre de mode dans le workshop, et c'est vrai que jusqu'à présent, c'est un peu compliqué de trouver les modes. Faut connaître les groupes Facebook et autres. Gavin, when I start looking at the game a few years back, I was saying to myself, the mods will come on the Steam Workshop, and right now you need to go to Facebook groups to grab the mods.
Yes. Yes. It's not ideal, and we want to fix this, and that's our goal in the short term, to fix this. So that's going to be one of our next steps. The fact that the end users have actually created the groups in Facebook and provided the mods for download has been a wonderful boost. But we entirely acknowledge that there should be workshop support. It's what we always wanted.
Okay.
It's not because we've delayed it by any decision. It's just that I guess there's no real excuse. It just needs to be done. So we want to get it done. So yes, point taken. But if I may, I'm ready to host another game, and
sure.
Kialami, and what we can do is we can demonstrate to your customers, or to your viewers rather, the next factor of virtual slot cars, which is something that we want to extend even further in the future if we can.
Okay, sure.
The environment object.
Okay.
So what I've done is I've created a track I've loaded a track called, the Kialami, which is what we played before. But this time I've gone ahead and I've bought all of the default environment objects.
Okay.
So
well,
we should see all of the grandstands and garages and barriers and so forth.
Okay.
So if I go ahead and host this now, I'm going to
Yeah.
host it. So you should
I'm
be
gonna
able to
join it. Alors, ce que Gavin me disait, c'est que pour le workshop, effectivement, aujourd'hui, c'est pas très simple d'aller chercher les mods. Et voilà, pour lui, effectivement, il n'y a pas vraiment de raison autre qu'il faut qu'il prenne du temps pour le faire et pour mettre en place le workshop et que ça soit beaucoup plus simple d'aller modder le jeu, en fait. Donc, alors, ce qu'on va faire aujourd'hui, enfin là, tout de suite, je vais rejoindre une partie qu'il a fait. Il a customisé le circuit de base du jeu. Il a rajouté des éléments parce qu'en fait, non seulement il y a la piste et le tileset avec tous les éléments de la piste, mais on peut aussi mettre tout un tas d'événements environnementaux autour du jeu. Et donc là, c'est ce qu'on va voir. Il a préparé une piste avec des événements autour, les pit stops, les tribunes et autres. Ok, Gavin. I'm in. Et bonjour le crime. Voilà, le crime, on est en direct sur Virtual SlotCars et je suis avec un des développeurs du jeu en fait. So Gavin, I've problems connecting to you. Ah, I'm here.
Okay, let me
Ah,
double check.
event cancelled.
I try again.
Okay.
So I'll go continue. Can you see me now?
Yes, I see you.
Oh, wonderful.
Connecting to host.
Still
Strange.
not seeing you.
Yep. I have problems connecting to you. Ah!
So
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll restart and we'll go straight back. So stand
Okay.
by.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, being alpha as we are, we can't find all bugs, but we think we found most of them. But you always think you found most of them until you haven't.
And while you're restarting, I wanted to know about. I wanted to talk about the SlotCars today and the new brands that are coming to the SlotCars industry. I think people know Scalectrix, sorry, Carrera, but a few other brands. And I wanted to know if you contacted them to organize partnership, maybe.
Partnerships, not at this particular point in time, but anything is possible.
Okay.
We haven't established contact with, for example, Carrera or Scalectric, but we are aware of opportunities with them, and we would be absolutely willing to discuss opportunities with them. But we don't have any avenues open at the moment. We will keep the community informed.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We do know that, I don't know if you were aware, but well, let me just restart this blasted thing so
Okay.
that we've got the damn thing actually working. So I'm going to deselect practice. I'm going to go straight into race. Okay, so let's try this. Can you now see me?
Yes.
Okay,
Join.
can you now join me?
Connecting to host. Okay,
Yay.
I see you.
Okay, brilliant. So this is actually good because now memory serves that there was an issue reported by an end user with regards to the requirement to having to restart the server. And now we have a repro. Once you
Good.
have a repro, you can fix the issue.
Absolutely.
If you don't have a repro, you can't fix the issue. Now we have a repro.
So this stream is very helpful to you.
Okay. Yeah. Yay. Right, so
Good.
I guess what I'm demonstrating here is nothing other than um, the paraphernalia which we would like to be able to add even more to the racetrack. But as time progresses, we'll see what we can add. But at the moment, we have barriers and we have uh, grandstands and we have work garages.
Okay. Okay. I see. All right.
You can see them.
Yeah.
Good. Well, that's good. So
And
I'm
now,
using again
yeah.
the Porsche. Okay, here we go.
Ah, that's good.
And we all know that everyone loves to add to their environment. So good news, actually, already is that VSC is capable of accepting uh, any and all further modifications for the three uh, subsets of environment assets that I just mentioned.
Okay.
So you can actually import your own grandstand, you can import your own barriers, and you can import your own garages.
Okay, I see. You just have to model it in standard 3D models.
Well, you have to know what you're doing as a 3D modeler. We're not here to teach anyone how to 3D model for a start. Um, but we do make sure that our importer is capable of importing OBJ, uh, which is the standard uh, file format for Blender and also can be exported from 3D Studio Max and a number of other 3D software applications. So what was important to us was that uh, the end user was capable of getting their models into VSC in the easiest way possible
Yeah.
and making sure that Blender was part of that solution.
Yeah. Since it's
Reporting-
free,
Pardon?
since it's free, it should be
Yes.
people should be able to use it.
Absolutely, that was the primary reason why we thought it was important, was because Blender is free, and we wanted to make sure that the people out there could, they didn't have to pay X number of dollars.
Yeah, sure,
in order
sure. To
get
design
access to
their own
VSC.
assets. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we wanted to make sure of that.
Oh.
So we know that the OBJs are working perfectly fine, and we look forward to seeing more environment objects added to the game. I mean, who knows where it could go from here? I mean, there's all kinds of crazy things which you see
Yeah,
on
sure.
YouTube with people with their own slot car setups. People have helicopters flying around, and they have
Yeah, sure. Or environmental,
railway
like
trains and
yeah,
all kinds
trees, ravers, and everything.
exactly. And you know what? There's no promise for us to do any of that, but wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool?
Yeah.
And we know that if the customers have said that they actually would find creation of the environment to be almost as involving for them as the racing of the game. And that's a different demographic, and that's something that we shouldn't ignore.
Yeah, absolutely. Because people are proud of their creations and the fact that they are shared in the world.
I personally agree 100% with that, and I think it's a wonderful thing. And I think that Uh, not everyone is just interested in racing. You beat me again, God damn it! Not everyone is just interested in racing the game. There are other people that are more interested in actually building the environment and then racing within it, and they don't care what the outcome is. They're just more interested in what the outcome looks like. You know,
Yeah.
so I think that's the wonderful thing about dioramas in particular. That's a very old word, dioramas, but that's what I'd like to call this. It's a diorama. You know, it's the word that I was brought up with when I was a child.
Yeah,
Is
so
the
it would
miniature
make sense.
scale environment, and
Yeah.
I think it's great to be able to create this because you don't have to buy all the glues and have all the paper mache and everything and make the mess
Yeah,
in the garage which you would normally make.
absolutely. Let's.
So anyway, so there you get to see the the barriers and the garage and so forth. So there's another thing which is
Okay.
available. Oh, I got new items unlocked. Okay, well that's good. Very good.
Maybe you could show them to me, and then I'll have enough money to buy an advanced track with bridges, so we can end the stream.
You don't need an advanced track for bridges. You can get bridges straight away.
Oh yeah, I need to build it in the track editor, right?
Yes, you do. But
Uh,
if you can please forward to me your actual specific PC configuration, and then maybe we can figure out why you're not seeing the icon for the custom cars.
yes, I will. After the stream, I will
Yeah,
send it to
after
you.
the stream, that would be
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
I mean,
sure.
even now, actually, if you could go into the garage and just like switch over to like the Formula One, for example.
Yeah, see. I'm in the garage and I see the Batmobile, but the Porsche and the Formula A1, I don't see the pictures. That's weird.
So you can't even see the VSC Sport A1. That's very strange.
Yeah.
We've never experienced this before that I'm aware of. So yeah.
Alors, ce que je
Okay,
dis,
well,
yeah. Ouais.
it's time to fix this, right?
Yes. Maybe we can try another multiplayer track with environmental elements, and then I'll I'll see to if I can maybe buy a track. I wanted to buy the which one, the Motol track.
Muscle. Yeah, you should be able to.
I need 70.
You need 870 crowns. Well, I
Yeah,
need 870 crowns to buy this, and I have 307 crowns.
I have 796 crowns, so
You have 700. Well, you can buy Brands Hatch,
Brands Hatch. Yeah, sure. Yeah,
but if you
sure.
buy that, then you won't have any money for environment objects.
Yeah, so I think I'll wait for Motol. In the meantime, could you start another
Hang on.
multiplayer?
I can buy Watkins Glen. I can buy Watkins Glen for 160 crowns. So let's do that for
Okay,
the viewers, and I can also buy all the remaining environment parts. Yeah,
okay,
for 105 crowns. So I'm going to buy that. So we have a new track. We have Watkins Glen, and we have it fully fitted with all of the environment parts. How does that sound?
okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
Dans ce que Gavin me disait concernant les modèles environnementaux ajoutés sur les pistes, en fait, aujourd'hui, comme vous avez pu le voir, il y a des modèles qu'on peut rajouter, des barrières, des tribunes, des pit stops. et enfin des garages plutôt. Et ce qu'il aimerait, en fait, ce qu'ils ont déjà fait, c'est ils ont ouvert la possibilité à tout le monde de pouvoir créer ces modèles, et surtout ils ont ouvert la possibilité à tout le monde d'utiliser Blender pour créer ces modèles. Et l'avantage de Blender, c'est que c'est un logiciel qui est gratuit. Et eux, ils croient que à côté de VSC, il y a aussi des gens qui aiment partager leurs modèles 3D. Et justement, c'est un bon moyen de partager ces modèles 3D que de les voir dans un jeu de voiture comme ça. Donc donc voilà pourquoi ils sont assez contents d'être arrivés à ce résultat-là. Voilà. Et là, on va essayer de jouer sur une nouvelle piste. Il est en train de configurer un nouveau circuit. Et moi, après, je vais essayer, si j'ai assez d'argent, de vous montrer, avant de finir le stream, de vous montrer un circuit avec des ponts sur le circuit. Voilà. Voilà un peu le programme de la fin du stream. Il nous reste un peu moins d'une demi-heure, je pense. Voilà. So, Gavin, I'm here, ready to race.
Okay, so I'm hosting the new track, and hopefully you can join without my having to restart.
But I still have this connecting to host weird message. I think you need to restart again.
Take a screenshot of that and send
Yeah,
it to me,
sure.
please, and then we'll have to resolve that because if you
Absolutely.
can't connect, that's definitely a bug we need to fix. Restart.
Yeah. Okay. I see. Event cancelled by host. But yeah, after the stream, I will send you the screenshots and details about my configuration.
Yep. So I'm loading up now. Made it 30 seconds. Okay, so we're loaded. So I'm going to multiplayer, hosting. So we've got Watkins Glen. I've chosen the environment parts. Going to race. So continue, and you should be able to see me and join now.
I'm joining, connecting to host. Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a 100% reproducible problem, so we should be able to fix this.
Yes.
I'm sorry you had to experience it.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Okay. Here we go.
That's it. Okay.
So this is Watkins Glen. It's oh, I'm using a oh, you're using a
yeah, I changed I changed the model.
I need to zoom out a bit. See, this is all about practice, which we did not do.
Whoa.
But one of the things you'll notice is that the logic with the placement of the barriers is such that the barriers are only ever placed where they will protect the car from falling into another track. If you are at the outskirts of the track, there's no barriers ever placed there because you have the outer barrier of the diorama.
Okay, I see. And this is completely done by your engine, or you have to place them manually at the places where you want?
At the moment, the logic of where they are placed is conducted by the engine.
And the velocity of the turn, right?
I beg your pardon?
And the angle of the turn.
Yes. Well, essentially, any turn where there is an opportunity for the car to
To
actually
overlap
move
and
on to another track,
yeah, okay,
there will be a barrier.
okay, I
If
see.
there is an opportunity for the car to come off the track at the turn, but it will not go onto another track, then there will not be a barrier.
That's great because people who don't have skills to place manually the things can just use the set and do the engine do the stuff. Let the engine do the stuff.
Yeah, this comes from the years of experience that Enrico has with slot car racing. Because I actually said to him, I said, why can't we have the barriers here? He said, well, you can have them there, but there's no point.
Yeah,
uh,
like in real life.
It's not going to serve any purpose.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, well, maybe later on, if the customers really want to have barriers wherever they want, and some of them probably do for whatever reason, we'll look at it then. But at the moment, we thought it was best to cover the most practical, logical circumstances. When you're within the editor, you can move the barriers slightly closer or slightly farther from the track, as you can with all of the environment objects. But the actual logical placement of them on the track is dictated by the logic within the game at the moment.
Ok. Donc ce que Gavin me disait, c'est que là il a chargé une piste avec de nouveaux éléments qui sont sur le bord de la piste, et ce qu'il m'expliquait c'est que en fait il y a l'élément, c'est une chose, et derrière on place pas les éléments à la main, c'est le moteur qui va automatiquement placer par exemple les barrières aux endroits où il y a besoin d'en placer. Par exemple si j'arrive et que je fais une grosse embardée, ça évite que la voiture passe de l'autre côté et aille percuter une voiture qui serait sur l'autre bout de la piste. Donc ça c'est un peu un algorithme qui a été fait par son collègue Enrico, qui lui aussi est, comme je l'expliquais, un grand fan de voitures de circuit électrique, et qui lui a expliqué que dans la réalité, les gens ne placent pas des barrières sur tout le circuit, ça sert pas à grand chose. Par contre, ça sert effectivement pour des questions techniques, pour éviter que les voitures aillent percuter d'autres voitures sur le circuit, un peu comme dans la vraie vie, finalement. Et voilà pourquoi en fait aujourd'hui c'est le moteur du jeu qui va automatiquement choisir. And you won. Voilà pourquoi les barrières sont pas placées automatiquement sur le circuit aujourd'hui. So I hope to won enough money. No, I don't have enough money. We'll do another round maybe on the same track.
Sure.
And I've just unlocked the Renault R13.
We don't have the same problem as we had before, but let's give it a go. So on the same track, all right. Okay, I'm hosting.
Okay, joining. Connecting to host. I think the prem is still there. You need to restart your game again.
Oh, damn it.
At least we've spotted the bug.
To do with the new Steam SDK, because we haven't updated to the new Steam SDK, and it's possible this might be the reason.
Yeah, because it's only related to multiplayer, so.
Yeah, it might be because we never had this problem before.
Okay, so yeah,
And,
it should be a clue.
Yeah, definitely.
Donc voilà, comme Gavin l'expliquait, il essaie de spotter. En fait, ils ont trouvé un bug là qu'on a reproduit, c'est-à-dire que quand quelqu'un crée, on peut pas rejoindre sa partie du premier coup, on est obligé de relancer le jeu pour que la partie soit visible. Et comme il me l'expliquait, il y a eu une mise à jour du SDK de Steam très récemment, ils n'ont pas fait leur mise à jour de leur côté, et voilà, ils pencheraient plutôt vers un souci avec ce SDK de Steam. Voilà. Donc ce qu'on va faire, on fait une dernière course sur le circuit custom qu'il vient de faire, et ensuite on achète le fameux circuit avec le pont, et on fait une partie ensemble. Et ensuite je vous libère pour que puissiez passer le reste de l'après-midi tranquille. Je crois qu'il y a, en suivant sur Factor, il y a Feed qui va faire un stream surprise, il me semble, dans le courant de l'après-midi. Voilà, comme ça vous êtes au courant de ce qui se passe. Et peut-être que Zep prendra l'antenne dimanche pour lui aussi un stream surprise, je ne sais pas encore. Il était peut-être question qu'il continue MGS5. Voilà, ça sera à suivre. En tout cas, je vous invite à suivre le compte Twitter de Factor News pour
Okay,
être
I'm
averti
listening.
de. Ok, pour être averti de tous les futurs streams. I'm not seeing you right now. Okay, I see you.
Mhm.
Ok.
Ahoy. Rubbing the hands together. Here we go. Round one. Oh, you're using the same Le Mans?
Yeah. I've unlocked the Renault R13, but if I buy it, I won't have enough money to buy the track, so I have to make choices.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's difficult to balance something like this because you're overtaking me. Hang on. Wait, I need to focus. I need to focus. Ah, it's beating me. Why, this is not good.
Oh!
Damn.
Ah! I'm waiting for you.
We lost it, both of us.
Yeah.
And we're both red. It crashed out. Damn it. This is the difference with multiplayer because once it becomes a multiplayer experience, it's really quite different.
Yeah,
It
you have to
seems
care
me.
about the other people.
It's psychological though, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
It's very different playing against another human. And once you get, I don't know, maybe you get the opportunity to do a video with 8 players, but that's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this as well.
And you have to you have tile sets with lane changing, or
Lane changing is something that has been requested quite a lot by the community.
oh
And it's something that I personally think would be nice to have. And I would like to implement it, but it's all about resources and time.
yeah, sure.
And unfortunately, it's not something that we can commit to the community and just say, yes, we're going to do it. No, because what I mentioned before, which was, you know, we've had a few ups and downs ourselves, as is normal with an indie studio, and we're just going to do the best that we can, as best we can. So nothing's nicer than to be able to say to everyone, this is what we're going to do, this is our goal, and we expect it done by this date. That's a wonderful feeling to be able to do that. But we can't quite do that at this point in time.
Yeah.
Not until we get our resources back on track, and that's what we're working on at the moment. So.
D'accord. Okay.
We love it. We love the game. We love SlotCars, and we love the community that's behind us at the moment. And we just want to keep on working towards it as best we can. And hopefully, with people like yourself bringing the game to the attention of more potential supporters out there, we can go further with it.
Ok. Donc ce qu'il me disait, c'est que je lui posais la
yes,
question.
still one.
Yeah. Ce que Gavin me disait, c'est que en fait, je lui posais la question de savoir si c'était possible d'avoir des changements de voix, comme c'était le cas sur les circuits TCR par exemple. Il m'a dit aujourd'hui c'est pas le cas, c'est quelque chose, la communauté nous l'a demandé, mais aujourd'hui c'est compliqué de proposer ça parce que ça demande des ressources. Et en fait aujourd'hui les ressources elles nous manquent un petit peu. Parce qu'on est des développeurs indépendants et que c'est un peu compliqué. Gavin, I've just set up a server if you want to join. Et donc,
Sure. I'm going to join, but I'm going to join with this custom Renault R30.
Ah, okay, perfect.
Beautiful model, absolutely beautiful model, which was made by one of our fans.
Okay.
And I'm going to join with that. So which means that you're going to end up downloading that.
Okay.
So I see you, and I'm going to join.
Hope this works without restarting the game. Okay.
There you are.
Continue. Receiving data. Okay.
Now you see the new model? It's lovely.
It's lovely, yeah.
Really beautiful.
Voilà, donc là je vous ai mis une piste avec un pont. Ah, the track is beautiful too. Oops.
It's a really comprehensive track.
Et voilà, donc ce qu'ils me disaient, c'est qu'aujourd'hui ils veulent pas faire de fausses promesses aux gens. Ils sont dans une situation qui est pas simple, qui est pas non plus. I'm just crashing on this turn. This turn is horrible. Mais voilà, ils y réfléchissent. C'est comme tout un tas de choses. C'est comme les partenariats avec les grandes marques de circuits. C'est quelque chose. Ils sont au courant qu'il y a des gens qui sont intéressés par ce genre de choses. Ils sont au courant qu'ils ont l'opportunité, mais tout ça c'est une question de timing et de ressources. Et aujourd'hui, voilà, aujourd'hui ils sont. En tout cas, c'est un développeur indépendant qui va pas qui va pas faire les choses n'importe comment et qui a envie de faire les choses bien pour tout le monde. Donc voilà, ça va prendre son temps et c'est pour ça que le jeu, c'est pour ça je pense aussi que le jeu est en early access depuis aussi longtemps que ça. What I was saying to the viewers, you told me that you want to take the time and to grab the resources to do the stuff, to mod the game, to add things people want, and I think that's also why the game is in early access for 4 years now. It's just you just want to take your time to do the things right?
Well, you say 4 years, but early access since June 2017.
Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah.
So I guess what is that? 1.5 years.
Yeah, 1.5 years. Yeah. And about Steam and the resources you need, how has been the sales for you? The game sold well in the first days of the early access, and now it's. Do you have an income regularly?
Well, it's the same old story. You can always do better, and that's what we're aiming to do. We don't, obviously we don't have enough income at the moment to be able to just work on the game, because otherwise we would just be working on the game.
Yeah.
And we've got an awareness level and a customer level which is good, and we're working on making it better. Um, and we've noticed that the sales are very important, making sure that uh, you decrease the price of your game enough during the big sales, because
Yeah,
if you do not, then you just disappear
yeah,
uh, during the sales time. So it's very important from for us as an indie developer, indie studio, to have a very large reduction in price during the big Steam sales, which is normal, but there's a number of studios which do not pay heed to this, and they suffer the consequences.
yeah.
They just don't
Because
get
I
the
think,
sales during that time.
yeah, I think many people they are good at what they are doing, like programming or designing, but they are not good as at what they are not doing, like marketing or sales management, things like that. And that's normal. I'm not. I don't do designing. I don't do programming, and I'm not good at it. But it's complicated for an indie developer to be good at everything.
Yeah, it's very hard, and we are just two people, and we have
Yeah,
families. We're married with families, and we've got children, and it's not easy. So, but I mean, we're no different to anyone else.
yeah,
There's plenty of people like us. So, some people are better, some people are not. But the thing with Steam is that as you say, you do have to pay attention to their sales and marketing, and you have to pay attention to the social media. Uh, and it's difficult because when you first start, you allocate X number of dollars to paying for advertising and so forth. And sometimes, well, in our case in particular, it started out looking really good, but it, it diminished very quickly, and
yeah.
we were wondering why it diminished very quickly, and maybe that's because we are just an indie studio, because I don't know.
I know.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's because that the public at large are expecting to, once you get their interest, to maintain their interest, keep
yeah,
up the new elements, to keep them interested. Because if you don't, catching their interest is one thing, but maintaining their interest is another thing altogether. And that's what it seems to me.
yeah.
And it's much harder to do that when you're a smaller studio, because you don't have the money to back that up. You've got the money to maybe get their interest in the first place, but you don't have the money and or the resources to keep
To
on
maintain that
maintaining.
hype.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly. To maintain the hype, and maintaining the hype with games is
is
often
producing all new content.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly,
yeah,
and it's not easy.
yeah.
It's not easy. So
Ce que me disait.
it's sometimes you get forgotten about,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I don't know. I
yeah.
don't know what the solution to that is. I really don't.
Ce que me disait Gavin,
What should we do?
on parlait de des difficultés d'être un développeur indépendant, qu'on peut pas être bon partout, on peut être bon en programming et en design, mais quand on est développeur indépendant, on n'est pas marketeur, on n'est pas, on, on ne sait pas gérer peut-être l'argent sur le long terme ou les ressources allouées à un projet sur le long terme, ce qui fait qu'aujourd'hui c'est toujours compliqué pour un jeu comme Virtual SlotCars, qui en plus est un jeu de niche, de se montrer tout le temps et de produire assez de revenus pour que les développeurs puissent continuer à produire du contenu sur la durée. Ce qu'ils ont compris aussi assez récemment, en tout cas dans les différentes soldes de Steam, c'est qu'il leur fallait ajuster le prix continuellement, surtout pendant les soldes. Sinon, vous disparaissez du store tout simplement et vous profitez pas de tout ça. Mais ce qu'ils me disaient aussi, c'est que c'était très compliqué, justement quand on a des ressources limitées, de se dire ben on va produire du contenu tout le temps pour le jeu et c'est juste impossible en fait. Parce qu'aujourd'hui, quand on commence sur un early access, l'argent arrive, les joueurs sont intéressés et puis au fur et à mesure du temps, vu qu'on travaille sur peut-être pas des nouveaux contenus mais l'amélioration du jeu, ben les joueurs se délaissent. Les joueurs délaissent le jeu, les joueurs l'oublient et c'est très compliqué pour eux ben, d'arriver à concilier à la fois faire en sorte que les gens n'oublient pas le jeu et développer yeah, good job et développer et, développer et développer voilà et développer leur jeu c'est assez compliqué pour eux voilà. Well, I think we've covered all the subjects about the game. Thank you for everything, Gavin. It was a real pleasure to have you with me on this stream.
You're welcome, absolutely welcome, and I really hope that the people that are listening have a little bit more, idea about what virtual slot cars is about.
Yeah, that was the aim of this stream because you were talking about the social medias and for me you're doing a good job at least on Twitter to show the game, but people show the screenshots and they don't know what to expect from the game. So I hope this stream can help them understand what is the game all about and that it's available and understandable by beginners or advanced players.
Yeah, the goal would be, I suppose, to attract more people who are, I guess, PC game literate rather than slot car literate, because at the moment we seem to be attracting more people who are slot car literate, and they're less inclined to be proactive on social media. They're less inclined to be proactive with the modding. They're more inclined to just play the game and comment arbitrarily and just say, "Hey, this is cool. We like it, and thank you very much." Whereas I guess it would seem to me that the younger generation are the more PC gaming demographic are more capable of taking a product like virtual slot cars and disseminating it to the masses, and spreading the word. And so it's that it's, as we spoke of before, it's the old I don't know, the old niche sort of mentality of which we're trying to break through, which is that of slot cars, which is.
But you knew
sport.
Yeah, but you knew when you started the development that you had to jump across this niche thing and and it would be hard to make the game viewable by the gaming community more than the slot cars community.
Yeah, and it is.
Yeah.
But we're working on it.
Well, thank you for everything, Gavin. Voilà, c'était un petit stream du samedi un petit peu particulier. Je me suis dit que ça vous ferait peut-être plaisir de découvrir un jeu que je savais pas très évident à découvrir comme ça avec son développeur. J'espère que ces parties en anglais vous ont pas ennuyé. En tout cas, nous on va s'arrêter là. Gavin, I'll chat with you later after the stream about those bugs. Nous, on se retrouve très vite sur Factor News pour de nouveaux streams la semaine prochaine, je pense. D'ici là, suivez le planning de la semaine, je vous aurai indiqué le tu connais de la semaine de mon mardi. Je vous laisse donc sur Factor avec probablement Feed un petit peu plus tard et peut-être Zep demain. Nous, on se retrouve la semaine prochaine. Je vous souhaite un excellent week-end. À très vite. Bye bye. Ciao.